You know that feeling when you get home from school, from work, and the day just takes everything out of you. You drop your bag, maybe grab something quick from the fridge or microwave, then collapse onto the couch. Your body's still, but your mind won't stop buzzing. So you open your phone, you're watching TikTok, shorts, maybe reels. You scroll and scroll until the room gets darker and your dinner's cold. A couple hours pass, and you don't even remember what you watched. Maybe one clip made you laugh, but everything else is a blur. And somehow, you still feel tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep can fix, but the kind of tired that just weighs heavy on your chest. That's the point where I usually open a game. Not to escape, just to breathe. We don't talk about it enough. The way games changed while we weren't looking, while we were growing up. When we were kids, it was just magic. Pure, unfiltered joy wrapped in pixels and possibilities. We didn't need a reason. We just played because the world inside the screen was limitless. And so were we. But somewhere between that time and now, something changed. We became teenagers, and suddenly games weren't just fun anymore. They became doors, escape routes from lives that started demanding things from us. Expectations, grades, versions of ourselves we didn't know how to be yet. We logged in not just to play, but to breathe, to feel like we had control over something when everything else felt chaotic. And then we hit our 20s, and that's when it gets complicated. Because now we play games the way people drink coffee in the morning or call their parents a certain day during the week. It's a ritual. It's comforting. It's the one thing that hasn't left us when people did. Jobs came and went. Friends moved to different cities, different lives. Our sense of who we were that changed every few months. But the games, they always stayed. We boot them up after a long shift that killed us, that drained us. After breakups that destroyed us. After days where we didn't even recognize the person we were looking at in the mirror. And for a couple hours, we're somewhere else. Somewhere familiar. Somewhere that remembers us, even when we have forgotten ourselves. A lot of the times for me, it's old school RuneScape. I'll log in with no goal in mind and just walk around and watch other players run by, read their little conversations, enjoy the same music that I've heard since I was 11 years old. I'm not there to complete anything, just hang out. And somehow all that always makes the voices or the noises in my head go quiet. It's not about crazy high scores or even about winning most of the time. It's about the muscle memory of the movement of certain games. It's the soundtracks that live rent-free in our heads. The voices of people who were once strangers and you know, they became friends. Because we just happened to play the same game at the exact same time at 3 a.m. in the morning in a digital world. It's about the way our hands know what to do on the controls before our brain ever even processes what happens, our reflexes. muscle memory, the way coming home feels. We used to think that we were escaping life when we played, but maybe we were just learning how to get through it in small but safe ways. Maybe the hours we spent leveling, losing, and trying again constantly, we were practicing for real life, everything that this crazy life will throw at us or would throw at us. We're not kids anymore. I'm almost 30 years old, and I know that now. But maybe it's not the loss that we thought it was. Maybe growing up with games just means understanding what they've always really been. Not escapism, but a companion through it all. A mirror, a place to feel safe, a reminder that even when life shifts, even when we don't know where we're going, there's still always something to hold on to. We didn't lose the magic. We just learned what it was really there for. Maybe that's the real secret about gaming in your 20s. That it's not childish to hold on to the worlds that helped you feel safe. It's human. And maybe the thing that nobody tells you about becoming an adult is that sometimes the most honest version of ourselves isn't the one sitting in the office at work or pretending to be someone we're not in public settings to impress people. Sometimes it's the one that's holding the controller at 1 a.m., still believing that some worlds are worth saving, even if the world is just our own. Turns out gaming isn't bad. It's essential.